What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. For this video, we'll be taking a look at the 85th anniversary deluxe figure of Odin. So first things first, let's start off with how the figure looks on its own right now. As you may have noticed already, I've been utilizing these electric effects from the Francis Fry Electro because it just goes well with everything in terms of characters or heroes or villains that are capable of using some type of electric power or shocking whatever, right? This is how he looks like right now. I know his horns are crooked, I think the right side, but in this perspective, let me see, there we go. But however, I tried to even it out, but I was just like, forget it. I think it adds character as it is in my collection, you know. So yeah, right now I'm honestly surprised and shocked. Crazy. I'm honestly surprised by how this figure articulates and how this figure, just like how big it is. The size of it is just massive. Before we get into the review, let's get into the accessories that Odin comes with. So over here he comes with his sword. I have it in gripping hands, of course. There we go. It's a pretty sick sword. There we go. It's pretty sick, so I'll put it down. And he comes with the alternate hair / helmet. Pretty sick. And he does come with a cape, but I didn't put it on because I think for the reason that I'm not doing any diorama yet. I didn't want to ruin it or get it dirty, but he does come with it. And then alternate hair. So he has 2 helmets and alternate hair. And then comes with a fisted hand for the right side. And he comes with his ravens, Hugin and Moonin. Correct me if I'm wrong down below, you know. So I'm gonna put these aside. And then just a quick size comparison before, I think the important size comparison at least, is with his son, Thor, the 80th anniversary Thor. They need to upgrade this figure. I was just thinking about, like, I think I'm gonna get rid of this figure, as I mean, it is sick, it's a classic, and he's the only Thor that I have. So yeah, just side by side, pretty sick. I thought of picking up a Loki, but they haven't done a crazy looking Loki yet. But if I was to get one, it would be the retro carded one with the alternate head. I mean, I could mod it and customize it, but I know Hasbro's gonna do a better one of these days. So that's how they look together. And I used to have the Herald Thor, but I didn't really like it at the time. I was like, I need the OG classic one. And I was like I said, I'm dumb sometimes. Why not keep it both? And yeah, that's that. So moving on to articulation, I just had to remove his trident really quick. And oh man, this figure is stiff. I need to hot water it or do the boiling method. So really quick, he's on a single jointed elbow, or single jointed over here. And of course it rotates, and what I like about his shoulder pads is it goes along with it, I believe. Or yeah, there we go. You can move it around, and then of course it goes up that high, pretty high for a big fella. There we go. I can't straighten it down, his elbow joint, because I don't know, brand new. It's been sitting, and oh my goodness, yeah. And then he doesn't have a torso rotation or anything, but he does have a diaphragm, or he does have a waist swivel or waist ball joint, I'm assuming. So yeah, all the good stuff is literally in this area. And of course expect the same articulation from both hands. And on the back, I just want to show y'all something real quick. So he does have a cloth, a cloth cape, but it's not wired or anything. I already mentioned it. I took it down because I didn't want to get it dirty, basically. But you can take this off. There we go. That's how it looks without his I don't know what to call this. But anyways, yeah. And let me just put it back on. It's a sick figure. Literally caught me by surprise. And then for his legs, kicks out that far. Of course, it has tie swivel and double jointed knees. Oh man, this figure is stiff. But yes, double jointed knees is just really stiff. There we go. Kicks out that far. I gotta do the hot boiling method for this guy, because oh my goodness. And of course, ankle rockers there, beautiful. Kicks up that feet, kicks up that high, goes all the way down. There we go. And of course, expect the same articulation with both sides of the figure. And what else? His head. So it depends on which helmet slash hair you have on your Odin figure. So for right now, he just has his horns, and he doesn't have any hair behind his back. So it's fairly decent. I would say this is the best helmet for in terms of having articulation, right? Let me pop in a fisted hand because he's starting to look really plain. If you happen to enjoy this video and find it interesting, comment down below what you like about Odin, and did you cop this figure, and if you do, how do you have it displayed? Let me know down below. Comment your Instagram or something, and I'll check it out. There we go. So let's get into the helmets, right? Let me take off his helmet right here. So that's what it looks like once you take it off. Let's do with just a regular hair. It's easy, you just gotta pop them on. And hold on. So I think you gotta pull that back. And of course you gotta, that's how it looks. And I'm assuming this will cover it up, which is okay. Man, I just thought about, like, we need an upgraded Thanos. The one that they released a few years back was sick, but it was just lacking a neutral head for me. I had it to. Of course I did, right? So there we go. And then of course the articulation is kind of hindered now because the long hair is covered up by this bear thingy, if you will. So yeah, and then let's go with the other one. The other one's pretty sick too, but I just like the horns. The first one, because I mean this has horns too, but you get my drift. So for this one, it's shorter. It's legit shorter hair. So this is how he moves without his bear thingy. But is it even? Yes, it's even. So I'm assuming I gotta plug it in, right? I changed my mind. This actually looks sick. So yeah, that's how he looks, and that's all the articulation and head sculpt that he comes with. So let's get into some poses and use some of his accessories, such as his sword and trident, which he already did, but still. And of course you can utilize the sword on either hand. I just happen to have him on default. There we go, just a quick little pose. It would be awesome if I could, I mean, I could just fudge it right. There we go. I kind of just have it sitting down on his head. I don't know how this is looking. Ah, there we go. Just all fell apart. I believe it's sitting a little too high for my liking. But yeah, that's what I meant by it's only selected in terms of his articulation and posability with certain head sculpts or hair style, I'm assuming, or what I'm trying to say. But let's try the, there we go. So right now I just kind of have him posed up with a sword. Nothing too crazy, but oh my, would you look at that. Big guy posed up. This is sick. So that was just a quick session over, not even a quick session. That was just one quick pose of this guy. I should have more pictures soon of these figures that I'm reviewing. I hope y'all like this video. And if you made it this far, I appreciate you. Comment down below what you like about the character, about the figure. And tell me things that you would like to see from Hasbro one of these days, you know. I know they just dropped that Gamerverse video. I still need to get share my thoughts about that. But yeah, tell a collector, share to a collector, and stay blessed, y'all.